Hi everybody, it's Nika. I have a project I want to share with you today. About a month and a half ago, I joined a swap over on MSR. It was an altered Shabby Chic box swap, and my partner was Yvette, who is DaileyScrapper on YouTube, and she sent me her box already, and I did a video on that a few weeks ago, and I finally got around to finishing mine. It's a catch-up project because August was really busy with a family emergency, so it took me a while to catch up on all of my swaps from that month. But here is the box that I made for her. It's a 9x6 box, and it's about 4 inches deep, I think. And for the border here, I had painted the box a dark brown and then used crackle medium and then antique white on top of that to get the crackle effect that you see on the sides here. For the paper that I used to cover the box, I used GCD Studios Antiquities by Donna Salazar. It's a really gorgeous paper, and when I saw it, I have to use that for this box because it's so pretty, and it really brought out the shabby chicness of the project. On the top, I have just these flower arrangements, and I actually had a really hard time coming up with an arrangement for this particular section, so I had help from Gina, who's Scrapinology on YouTube, and she helped me through that. And hi Gina, thank you so much for helping me because I'm so totally lost when it comes to floral arrangements. I just don't have an eye for it, and it's just one of the hardest things that I have to do for my projects that involve flowers. So I just added flowers on the sides, on the corners, and then here I just have a pearl swirl flourish just to dress it up a little bit. The frame is from Kaiser Craft. It is one of their wooden flourishes, the frames. So it was in this section here. And what I did was I embossed it. I used walnut stain, the Distress embossing powder in walnut stain. And then I sprinkled some Zing embossing powder in vanilla on top of that, and then sprinkled some more walnut stain on top of that. And it came out with this really weathered kind of effect, and it's really rough, and I think it turned out pretty nice. And then I just added some ribbons and pop dotted it. It's a working frame, so there's acetate here, and you can slide a photo in. And that's the top of my box. This is what the box is on the side. It kind of looks like a trunk or a suitcase or something like that, like a vintage trunk or suitcase, and it went really nice with the paper and the whole theme that I was trying to achieve. On the 3 sides here, I just have some lace and some of this beaded trim. It's on the 3 sides right there. And on the bottom, I just covered it with paper, and you can see more of the crackled paint. I painted the whole entire box on the inside and the outside with the crackle effect. And then I just added some feet. I tried to paint it this antique gold looking color, but it kind of turned out a little bit more, I don't know, pewterish. And then I added some felt on the bottom so that whatever surface she puts it on, it won't harm it. And let's open the box. So it just opens from the front. And on the inside, on the bottom, I used felt to cover the entire inside. And it's I actually used some chipboard and then covered that with felt and then attached it to the box so that you get this nice professional finished look. And I also added some ribbon here on the sides so that it won't just flop all the way over. It'll stand on its own. And on this side, I'll show you this. On the top, I have a floral arrangement, and this is actually a mirror. It's a mirror. I just covered it with some paper so that you don't get any of the glare back from that. And then the outside, the rim of the mirror is I just added some pearl trim, and then I used a die to cut these corners out of some brown cardstock, added some pearls to that so that it gives it a nice frame. And then you can see all of the crackle, the effect on the sides. And that is pretty much my box. I'm just going to fill it up with some goodies and send it off to her. And she'll get this box before I put the video of it up. Anyways, that's my project, and thanks so much for watching. Bye!